You go out to the hen house and count your eggs, thinking that they're all going to be chickens and that they're going to hatch. You're not collecting eggs to eat on the farm. You're just counting your eggs and thinking about how many chickens you're going to have. All of a sudden, one little chick hatches. Think you have 4. Then another chick hatches. 2. Then another egg hatches. But, oh no, it ends up being a chicken with its head cut off. So that one doesn't survive. And then one egg never ever hatches at all. It just disintegrates in the egg and it never hatches. So you're counting on 4 chickens only to discover you only have 2. Have you ever done anything like this in your business? I know I have. Counted on a big project coming through, or been assured that a new employee that you were so excited about was going to come and work for you, but then at the last minute they got another offer and it didn't happen. You know, don't count your chickens before they hatch is our idiom today. It's been around since at least 1570 when Thomas Hull recorded it in his New Sonnets and Pretty Pamphlets or something like that. I'm not sure I've got the name right, but it's been around for hundreds of years, where we get our heart set on something or someone, and lo and behold, something happens and the thing that we want doesn't happen, or it doesn't happen right now. It hasn't happened yet. You know, have you ever counted so much on something happening, a project, a new customer, or anything in your business, and everything is aligned, the stars are aligned, and it looks like it's a sure thing, and all of a sudden something you couldn't even have imagined at the last minute happens? I've had that happen to me. I've lost count of how many times, and I've learned to be optimistic yet detached and skeptical about not knowing everything that could possibly happen, because there are so many things that are absolutely unknowable. But one thing's for sure, the number of eggs that we have, the number of resources we put into something, does not guarantee the number of results or the number of chickens we're going to get out. There's all kinds of things that can happen that are outside of our control. So how do you deal with this when you're having a business and growing a business? Well, I like to have contingency plans, backup plans. Now, there's this whole discussion in academia, not necessarily in reality and practicality, that says focus 100% on one thing. Put all your eggs in one basket. Don't give yourself a way out. Burn the ships, you chop the trees down, pick the weeds, whatever. There's all kinds of idioms and expressions that have to do with focusing on one thing solely and leaving no chance but for yourself to succeed. Now, I totally believe in that. I believe you have one thing, one main massive vision and goal and mission that you're going for, but how you get there is flexible. How you achieve that, when you achieve that even, is flexible. Now, I come from a very strict corporate background where we planned and organized and broke down and did goals for absolutely every little thing. We measured everything. And more times than not, our predictions, our budgeting, our guesses, our planning, our projections were wrong. Sometimes they were wrong on the short side in a really bad way because we missed things. Other times they were wrong on the high side where we performed way better than we could possibly have imagined. So instead of shutting ourselves off by having this strict plan and deadline for everything, we have those set, but we're also open to the possibility that the world can deliver us something even better. And when we're open to that possibility, more often than not, that is exactly what happens. It works in our lives, it works in our business, it works in every aspect of, humanity. We live in this incredibly abundant universe that wants to continue to expand and grow and provide abundance. Our businesses are the same way. The only reason our businesses don't grow is because we, or something outside of us, is constricting them and causing them not to. COVID-19 is a huge example of this. Some industries have exploded due to the pandemic. Other industries have been squashed, if not destroyed, because of the pandemic. And those industries that have been hit the hardest, if the individuals and the business owners in those businesses have not said, okay, that just happened, we'd never possibly, I never in all my years of doing contingency plans had a pandemic as one of the things that could happen that my business would have to consider being shut down for. Never came up until 2020, and now I would say it better be a part of everybody's contingency plans, or what you're going to do if something happens. So to me, this idiom, this expression, this proverb reminds me to be focused, be all in, go for what I want no matter what, but be flexible in the how and the when I get there, and the methods that it takes to actually achieve the end result and the end goal. Very few things in life do we go from point A to point B in an absolutely straight line. Most of our journeys are up and down and up and down, and then we'll have spikes of moving toward what we want, and then we'll have spikes of moving away from what we want. That's just the nature of our lives. So, love to know your experience with don't count your chickens before they hatch. I don't even know how this poor little chicken's head came off, but it has definitely been a good lesson and a good reminder for me over the years, over the business years. That's why I keep it, because it used to be in my office in my Italian food business, and I was like, nah, I'm not going to throw it away. Would any normal person throw away a chicken with its head cut off? Yes. Guess that says a little bit about me. Have an awesome day, and it's an awesome Monday here in the USA, and I will be with you tomorrow with another interesting idiom. What does it mean? Where does it come from? And how might you use it in your business and your life right now? Take care.